It's the start of season 4, and we have our very first winner of game 1. Paul, he's not at She, that's a bit rough. Paul, radar, or is it side game? Not too much side game today. First of all, huge congratulations.
Thanks, mate.
Marathon effort, nearly 5 hours. Tell us how your night unfolded just in a short brief.
Well, it took a long time. I think I played, I won one hand in probably the first couple of hours. Like, pretty much stayed at my starting stack, $5 grand for the first 2 hours, and then got it up to about 7,000 or 8,000. Made it to the final table. Went down to 3,000, tripled up, and then started to get some cards and able to play a bit more, which is good.
Yeah. You got a stack on the final table when it counted, and it was certainly a really tight, tough table. Everyone had a reasonable amount of chips, and everyone was actually pretty close to the average stack. But you hung in there, and your heads up with Mooksy was pretty sweet. Tell me some of the bigger hands that you think really made your run on the final table.
Well, when I tripled up, I had Queen Jack and hit a queen in it, and that held up. So that gave me about 15,000. I had some good hands against Mooks there. I had some really good hands, heads up, and I was just waiting for him to call. So I probably got better cards than him. But the one against Scott, whoever doubled up there, we all had about 30,000 each. So whoever doubled up there was going to be hard to beat. So,
yeah, it was pretty damn tight. You know, the money was basically going clockwise around the table, but you know, you like I said, you had a big tough heads up with Mooksy, and he was pretty aggressive. So you weathered. He was playing good final table poker, I thought. So you stuck to your game, and maybe what were some of the bigger hands like in the first table? You said you were pretty tight, but you must have also had a couple of hands that put you in contention.
I can't remember any of the hands on that table, because I really didn't have many. There would have only been one hand that won a decent pot, and I can't remember what it is. But I played with Scott and Mooks on that table, so we sort of got to work out how they were playing tonight.
Yep.
So it sort of helped when it got down to that, yeah.
And just of late, I mean, if you count season 3 and moving into season 4, you've been showing a bit of form. So a couple of wins in the not too distant past. So you're definitely moving well up the ladder, and you'd be sitting well on top of the. Oh, not on top, but second on the all-time, you know, so on averages. So you're going pretty well, man. So what do you think's turned around things for you?
Well, I'm doing a bit of reading, thanks to you. Lend me a couple of books.
Don't say that. That's a horrible thing to say.
No, but it's good. I'm just thinking about it a bit more. Like I like to have a few beers when I play, but tonight I just came here, not have too many, and just think about it a bit more. My first 2 seasons, I won one game in each of them, and they were towards the end of the year in the last few rounds. So this is good to get a win early, and hopefully I can get a couple more throughout the season. So, yeah.
Fantastic, man. Well, congratulations then, and looking forward to the next game.
Beautiful. I'll be there.